Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're at on this beautiful late spring Friday, June 6th. Welcome back to another My Mortgage Hound daily home of the day. I don't know if it's because it's summertime, but it's just these log cabins and cabins in the woods that I've been looking at just really are catching my attention. So we have another one this morning. This is a log home in Washougal. We are going to 35919 Northeast 25th Circle in Washougal. 3 beds, 2 baths, 1,924 square feet, built in 1991 and sits on a 5-acre lot. This is not something you see very often with a log home, but $25 a month HOA. I have some questions there. All right, this home is listed by Hartwell with Coldwell Banker Bain. They say a custom log home with views of Mount Hood, Mount Jefferson, and Territory. You will enjoy this one-level home. Not a lot of one-level log homes with high vaulted ceilings, hardwood floors, and large windows. Spacious kitchen with eat bar, skylight, easy access to deck, master suite has vaulted ceilings, large walk-in closet and private bathroom, covered porch overlooking the well-manicured yard in the privacy of your wooded 5-acre property. Don't miss seeing this peaceful setting area overlooking your own creek and well-maintained path leading down to the seasonal pond area. Large shop with workbench and plumbed bathroom. Lots of room for RV and toys. So let's take a look at some pictures. All right, so there is our drone shot. Beautiful lot. Looks like we have a gravel driveway down to the house. Boom, here's our front porch. Lots of character. Views of the mountain. Okay, here's our great room. Beautiful hardwood floors. I mean, what do you say about a room like this? It's got unbelievably beautiful ceilings, beautiful windows. We do have a wood-burning stove here and a ceiling fan. So regulating the heat shouldn't be a problem. I don't see any cooling. And I don't know how difficult it would be to add a heat pump if that was something you wanted to do. But I'm sure this home gets a really nice breeze going through it too during the summer. Nice stone hearth. And you can really see the views, how far you can see. We are a little deep in Washougal too. I'll show on the map here when we're done. So our entry does come right in the living space, not a big deal. We are dealing with 1924 square feet, so square footage saved there should show up in other places in the house. Dining area. Look at this entryway into the kitchen, just beautiful. Okay, so we can kind of start to see the 1991 side of this house, but still looks great. We have tile countertops, tile backsplash to the cabinets. Cabinets look great. We could use some updating with the appliances, but there is that nice big skylight coming in. Really nice kitchen. Almost looks like an accordion door there, but I don't think it is. I think these are just windows. Okay, bedroom number 1. Those floors, do those floors look the same to you? They do not. So different flooring in here. Ceiling fan, vaulted ceilings, dual 3 windows. So this looks like the primary walk-in closet, single vanity bath, again, wouldn't take a lot to update this if you wanted to. I think it looks fine the way it is, but if you wanted to come here and update it, you could. Nice walk-in closet. This looks like bedroom number 2 that they're using as an office. Guest bath, nautical themed. Skylight. Bedroom number 3. Large utility room. More shots of the exterior. Nice big deck. Looks like the railing has lights in it. Be cool to see that, a night shot of that. Here's our gravel drive coming up to the property. What's this over here? Is that our shop? Looks like our shop. Nice. There's our creek, private creek. This must be the seasonal pond. All right. Here is our lot. Perfect. Okay, so you can see we are deep in Washougal if we look at the map here. But I think that's, if you're looking for a log home like this, you're kind of looking to be out a little ways. All right, so in Washougal, there are currently 100 homes for sale. The median list price is $874, we'll call it $875. Here's some examples of some higher end homes. Man, look at that home, looks like a castle. Maybe we'll have to do that one this weekend. And then here are the homes that are pending. The median price is $793. Don't see any log cabins yet. And then sold homes, $786 is our median price. Okay. So, purchase price $899. Looking at two options here. I did a 20% down and a 30% down. Yes, you could come in and put less down. You could even probably get away with FHA. But I thought, you know, somebody buying a home like this is probably selling their home in the city and moving out to Washougal. They're going to have some equity to roll over. 20% down versus 30% down. I don't know. I'd probably want to come in here with 50 grand left over cash in hand to maybe do some of those remodel projects. Not really remodel, but just update maybe the counters in the kitchen, maybe come in and update the bathrooms. Maybe look at doing a heat pump because I'm a wimp and I need air conditioning, but I don't think that's a mandatory thing for that house. Interest rate 6.89. That's not necessarily the interest rates my company offers. That's a national average that I pulled off of Mortgage News Daily. Mortgage News Daily is a great resource if you're looking for a accurate national average on interest rates. So we ticked up ever so slightly from yesterday, 6.89 on our 30-year fixed. Conventional, our government loan 6.38, 6.4 for VA. So if we go back here, and we take a look at our payment breakdown. Property taxes on this home, $447, pretty reasonable for 5 acres. And then principal and interest with 20% down for $47.31 or $41.40 with 30% down. You can see here the difference in payments. Total payment with taxes and insurance $52.78 versus 30% down be $46.87, difference of $591 a month. $90,000 more out of pocket. $190 versus $280. And that's where, you know, if let's say I have 280 to 300,000 to roll over from one house into this log home, I would maybe hold back some of that. It's only going to cost me $591 to hang on to that 90 grand where I can come in and put that into the house. So some food for thought there. This is just two of many, many ways to handle financing this home. We'll be back for our live stream tomorrow. We do a live stream every Saturday at 9 o'clock. So bring your questions. There'll be chat. There'll be my real estate agent partners, my home inspecting partners. All of them will be in the chat to answer questions. And I don't know what we're looking at tomorrow, but it should be good. I think we might be doing some of Diana Rutherford's listings, but we're going to cover 3 listings tomorrow. Go out and enjoy last day of school for most people in Vancouver. We'll see you tomorrow on our live stream. Bye, everybody.